March. We are going to celebrate spring in March, and you know I love the rain. If it's warm, I love it, and I love the warm breeze. I love everything warm about spring, and I'm really excited about this month because we're going to talk about disabilities awareness. We're going to talk about women's history. We're going to talk about Women's Day, elimination of racial discrimination. Passover begins, Palm Sunday. Holi is a Indian or Hindu celebration of colors. And of course, we're going to talk about Irish American heritage this month, all month. And on the 17th, it's St. Patrick's Day. And I love St. Patrick's Day because I like going to the parade. Unfortunately, this year, the parade is canceled due to the coronavirus. But luckily, we have Miss Beth, who's our supervisor, and she's going to talk to us about how it is celebrating St. Patrick's Day in an Irish American home. And they're going to talk to us about the music, about the culture. They're going to talk to us about dancing and the food. And I want to know, are there really leprechauns in Ireland? Is that true? Also, I want to know about the color green, this color green that I am wearing as my attire for today. And I'll probably wear a lot of green this month. I do love green. And is there a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow? Just want to know, right? What else is Beth, coming? We have Read Across America. The master teachers put together an author study packet. Thankfully, we're going to talk about Eric Carle and Mo Willems and Anna Dewdney, I think that's her name. And if you have any authors that you really want to share with us and talk about, I would love to hear about them. And you can always put the activities, your videos, and all of the things that you do with your students this month in the multicultural folder that Miss Mary created in the Google Classroom. We also are going to incorporate our STEAM projects. And that's basically it. So I want you to have a wonderful March. Don't get overwhelmed. Remember, these are resources and you don't have to use every single thing, but you want to pack in as much as you can because we want to expose our little students to just about everything. But don't get overwhelmed. Thank you.
Girls, it's Miss Beth here, and March is a fun month filled with lots of great things to do. But in my family, one of our favorite things to celebrate in March is St. Patrick's Day because we are Irish. So from my family to yours, we have some great activities we're going to share with you tonight. First, we're going to show you our tree, which we've left up all year long, and we decorate it with lots of great things for every month. And this month we have a lot of pots of gold. And
that's what I'm talking about.
Rainbows and shamrocks and little leprechaun hats.
Oh.
So in front of the tree right now, we're going to start with Christopher, who's going to sing a song that he actually wrote called Lucky Clover, which is about 4-leaf clovers. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah. All right. The sun is shining, the people are smiling, the work is in my hands. The birds are chirping, the world is whirling, and just like a day never had. Please don't sit in bed and cry all day. You can make yourself have a better day. Even if you ran out of luck, all you need to do is give it a little pluck. Please do not cry, and if you bend over, you may just find a lucky little clover.
A place in the choir, something low and something high, something out loud and top of wire. Just clap their hands, applause for anything you got now. All God's creatures got place in the choir, something low and something high, something out loud and top of wire. Just clap their hands, applause for anything you got now.
All right, everybody clap.
Kicks to the face, hits to one on the bottom, with a bullfrog crooks to the hippopotamus, moans and groans to the things to do. Any old cows just goes moo.
And we have a very special treat. So my husband, Dan.
Yay, Dan, you made it.
So Dan actually.
And but you guys you march in the parade.
Yeah, we've marched in New York City parade, we've marched in parades all around through the entire St. Patrick's Day season.
Yes, and unfortunately, I think all over the world, the St. Patrick's Day parade has been canceled. But I'm so happy that you guys are celebrating at home and bringing us into your home while you guys are celebrating. Thank you so much. And your children are wonderful singers, and you keep the culture nice and strong in the family. That's wonderful. I'm really very excited to learn.
Keep the traditions going year after year.
Definitely. And of course, I have just a few questions for you. And are leprechauns real?
Well, yeah, I mean they're very hard to find, but they're out there. They're mischievous. So you gotta be careful around leprechauns. So a lot of people, you don't want to go hunting for one, but if you're graced to have the luck to come to one, you just accept it.
It's
a blessing it is.
And maybe this year, boys and girls, so because we are Irish, every year on St. Patrick's Day, the night before, the leprechaun comes to our house, and he usually plays all sorts of tricks, and he even leaves us some treats. So maybe this year on St. Patrick's Day, I'll take a picture of what the leprechaun has left for us in our house. We've never caught one.
No, we've tried. We've set up little traps to get them.
You caught his hat.
We got his hat once. That's about as good as we got.
I think I actually still have it here. Right. 1 year, so you should make a leprechaun house or a trap and try to catch him. And 1 year, we made a trap, and look, we caught his teeny, tiny little hat. Can you see that little hat?
That is
and it got left in the house. And that was the only thing we caught.
And there were some green footprints.
And there were very small green footprints. It's very hard to catch a leprechaun because they're magic. And so they can usually escape from any trap you set. But you could try to create one. And if you catch one, maybe you'll share it with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other question was, have you ever found a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow?
No, I've never actually gotten to the end of a rainbow. We've tried many times, but by the time we go and hunt it down, the rainbow is gone.
Okay. Have you ever been to Ireland, and what's the weather like?
I've been to Ireland many times. In fact, I lived there for an entire summer 1 year and lived with my family over there. And the weather is, it's cool, it's rainy, it's beautiful there because they get everything is green because they get so much rain, and they don't really get snow, but it doesn't get that warm either. They don't get that much sun either. So it's kind of like, the same thing as it is in the northern areas like Maine and stuff around here, except they don't get as much snow.
So I forgot to ask you, I wanted to know about the food. The culture
in Ireland. Well, Irish food is notorious for not having a lot of flavor. It's not very spicy. They eat a lot of potatoes, a lot of carrots, a lot of vegetables, and a lot of meat. So it's meat and potatoes type things, but it's very good. They make stews. They make all kinds of different dishes.
And what's the special food that we eat on St. Patrick's Day? One specific.
St. Patrick's Day normally we either ham or corned beef and cabbage.
Oh, delicious!
The big ones.
I like corned beef.
Soda bread is another one. They eat a lot of breads and things like they made with raisins and dried food.
Yummy. And why is green so important for St. Patrick's Day?
Well, they call Ireland the Emerald Isle because there's all the different shades of green. From the weather that's there, everything is green. So many things grow. They say that there's 40 different shades of green that you can see. And there's so many farms and fields and hills that when you look out, you see all different colors and shades of green. So it kind of became known as the green is the color of Ireland for that reason.
Beautiful. I'll have to look up some beautiful pictures from Ireland.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures. If you go start looking, you'll see them.
Okay, the last one.
Okay, I'm ready.
What is the significance of a shamrock in the culture?
Well, the shamrocks are lucky because they grow all over, and every so often you find a 4-leaf clover instead of a 3-leaf shamrock. So clover and shamrocks are the same things, and they're a sign of luck, and they grow all throughout, and the sheep and the animals eat them there. And they've been a part of the Irish tradition for a very long time.
Yes, and they are green. Well, thank you so
They are
much.
green too. They're one of the shades of green.
Well, thank you again, and I appreciate
Anytime.
your time. Have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Bye. Okay, and I think that wraps it up, Dan, Megan,
Okay.
and Chris. And
We'll see you later.
yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the music. And you guys,
All right.
see you later. Good job.
Let me say from my family to all of